Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse, where we're in a bigger cloning facility run by Momma Bosco, who's got a lot of explaining to do. We've had a look around here. We probably need to shoot something up here, but there's bulletproof glass, so we might need to find a workaround for that. So I'm thinking we might head down one of these...
Operating at 98.9% efficiency.
Oh, well that's...
Good for you.
Yeah, good for us, that's great. I'm thinking we might check out some of these tunnels to see where they take us.
Check it out, Max. Cart tracks.
Maybe there's gold at the end of this tunnel, or rare deposits of Cantgedium.
You're a strange little imp, Max.
He is, he's very strange. Let's see what's down here. But that's why we love him, right? Because of how strange he is. It'd be pretty boring if he wasn't like that. Well, this is dark down here.
Are we there yet? We've been walking for nearly a decameter.
I love your wacky made-up units of measurement, Max. Wait a minute. There's a light up ahead.
Okay, we've got a light up ahead. Why is there stuff floating around?
Bosco Tech?
Shh.
Something weird is going on.
Weird by our standards or everyone else's?
Some mole person and
Mr. Moleman, please
Superball.
concentrate. Without your assistance, we'll never be able to contact Dr. Momma Bosco.
No, we won't. You don't know what you're doing.
Been a while since we saw a Superball. Alright, well let's have a look around. So where are we now? That's the question. Alright, so we've got Harry Moleman, we've got Superball, and we've got all... Well, there's the dimensional
All units
destabilizer,
establish
which we
a perimeter
saw
around Bosco Tech.
a while back, didn't we? Bangong to begin Seance. Oh, I see, we're trying to, like, contact Momma Bosco's spirit.
Harry, you're alive.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Aw, don't be that way, Harry.
Yeah.
You cheated me out of millions of dollars and trapped me in a killer sauna. How should I be?
Sadder but wiser?
He's got a point. Alright, let's ask about him.
How'd you get out of Skunkape's ship?
I'm glad you asked. My incredible adventure began when I discovered a small crack in the back of my
On
cell.
second thought, never mind.
Alright, what about Momma Bosco, though?
What happened to Momma Bosco?
I don't know. When I returned to the lab after my harrowing adventures on Skunkape's ship, she was acting strange.
Strange?
Yes. She was distracted and wafted about the facility with an agitated nervousness that one would normally associate with a guilty conscience.
You got all that from the way she was wafting?
He's
Well,
observant.
that, and she gasped, "Oh no, it's all my fault," before she floated out of the building. No one's seen her since.
Well, I mean, that makes it pretty obvious.
So you don't know where Momma Bosco is?
Not a clue. That's why we're trying to hold a seance, to compel her to return.
Okay, makes sense, I guess. Let's ask about the simulacra.
What do you know about these scary
Dashing.
toy-stealing Sams?
Nothing.
You sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah, isn't that your tunnel that connects directly to the big old cloning facility?
Yeah.
That old thing? I haven't been down there in months. After Momma Bosco started using it to store crate loads of high-tech equipment, it kind of lost its rustic charm.
Think he's telling the truth?
Probably. Harry doesn't have the brains, brawn, or all-around competence to pull off a scheme like this.
That's a bit mean.
You know, I am standing right here.
Harry's like the original Mole Man from these games, so, well, in this one, in the sort of Telltale ones anyway, so, Seance.
What's with the seance?
Super Dense over there wants to summon Dr. Bosco back to the lab for questioning, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
How so?
It's so obvious that he can't make contact with the spirit realms. I mean, he can't even get in touch with my recently deceased relatives.
Alright. About the doppelgangers.
What sorts of high-tech equipment was Momma Bosco storing in your hole?
How should I know?
Oh,
She never
Jesus.
tells me anything.
Some of the puns in this one have been very, very clever, should we say. Dead relatives.
Why don't you tell us about those recently departed relatives?
Sorry, Sam, the memory's too fresh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Fine. Well, let's speak to Superball.
Hang in there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
Not really, no. Probably not. Superball. It's been a while.
Superball.
Mr. President, you're alive. I'm overjoyed.
I can tell.
He is still the president. Alright, let's ask what he's been up to.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, why aren't you back at the White House
Also-
keeping that backstabbing Secretary of Health and Human Services away from my Cuban cigars?
I'm here to investigate the rampaging Sam clones and their possible connection to the so-called Devil's Toy Box, sirs.
What a coinky-dink. So are we.
So are
Yes,
we?
sirs. Quite the coinkydink.
What is going on with Max, by the way, in this location? Since we've come here, he's like all, I don't know, like messed up.
Hey, if you're
I'm
here
not in the
and
normal way.
I'm here, who's running the country right now?
I've taken the liberty of installing an amusing bobblehead figurine in the Oval Office. No one seems to have noticed.
Alright, Momma Bosco then?
What happened to Momma Bosco?
I'm not certain, sirs. I came here to investigate reports of illegal cloning activity, only to find Dr. Momma Bosco missing. I'm conducting a seance to bring her in for questioning.
Okay, fine.
Do you know anything about these simulacra?
Doppelgangers.
According to the authorities, they're fanning out across the city in search of the remaining toys of power.
Remaining?
Yes, sirs. In the aftermath of the Salmon Mock incident, our crypto scientists estimate that there are only a few hundred TOPs extant, and they're scattered throughout the city.
So trying to track them down. Yeah, some of you guys were asking me previously, by the way, am I like in Team Simulacra or Doppelgangers? Definitely Doppelgangers. I prefer that. I think it's great.
What will happen once the Sam clones gather all the toys?
Nobody knows. A few experts believe that the person who created the clones will use the fully empowered Devil's Toy Box to psychically bring about a golden age of unity and harmony.
Doesn't sound so
That'd be an
bad.
unexpected twist.
But most of them concur that we'll likely be facing some sort of universal Armageddon scenario in which a horrific beast of unimaginable power reigns over the earth, and the living envy the dead.
Ah, I mean, that's less desirable.
A seance? That's not exactly in your bailiwick now, is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand right over here until I can shake off the memory of you saying bailiwick.
You're sadly correct, sir. As a medium, I'm more of an extra small. But it's desperately important that we make contact
What
with
is
the missing
Max
Dr.
doing?
Momma Bosco.
Why?
I would think it's obvious, sir. The Sam clones. Her hands are all over them.
Ew.
Figuratively, sir.
Yeah,
Oh, that's better.
wasn't talking literally. Alright, let's ask more.
Are you going to take another shot at summoning Dr. Momma Bosco?
Actually, sirs, I was thinking of leaving it to someone who specializes in weirdness.
Larry King is here?
I think he was talking about us.
Oh.
Yeah, right, alright. Let's back out.
Stay loose, Superball.
I always do, sirs.
Let's do a bit of Toys of Power in here, shall we? We'll start off with mind reading. Mind reading? Let's see what some of these guys are thinking.
Stupid Superball can't even contact Uncle Morty, and he's only been dead for a week.
Yeah, stupid Superball.
Most people would be frightened to be tethered to an id-driven maniac with increasingly dangerous psychic abilities. But not me. And I'm absolutely not thinking this because Max is reading my mind right now. Really.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm afraid the contents of my mind are classified, sirs.
Well, that was odd.
He's too good. He's just far too good. Alright, yeah, so this is Bosco Tech Labs, and obviously we saw the hole that we came through when we were here in the previous episode, didn't we? Well, a couple of episodes back now, actually. Let's see what Future Vision can tell us here. Might be able to give us a clue for this seance or something. He's crying. Why is he crying?
I knew it! It's a miracle!
Oh, why did I fly across the screen there? This area's a bit
No,
buggy,
Madam
isn't
Prime
it?
Minister, the President isn't ignoring you. He's just not that into you.
Wow, they're right. The camera really does add 10 pounds.
So those clones have, what, 5 or 6 cameras on them?
Oh, burn. Burn.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what Momma Bosco's dimensional destabilizer does.
Oh,
It's a
I'm
device used to
sure
coerce a
we will.
transient resonant integration pattern of the subquantum harmonic vibrational frequencies between this and adjoining dimensional membranes.
I think the question still stands then, doesn't it?
I wonder if we'll ever find
Yeah.
out what this dimensional destabilizer does.
I hope it makes pie.
I'm going to guess it probably doesn't make pie, Max, but I mean, if that's what you want to dream, then you go for it, buddy. Is there anything up here? We've got the grandfather
Grandpa Stinky
clock.
was wrong. It won't be time to boil the haggis for another 3.5 hours.
Very good.
I'm not opening that. The last time we rifled through Momma Bosco's closet of spooky ghost clothes, Max got ectoplasm all over himself.
Lovely. Yeah, the
That doesn't even make the top 20 list of creepy things we've seen in the last 2 days.
the little innuendo things going on in this episode are certainly
Hey, Max,
something.
look. Momma Bosco changed her number.
In the last 24 hours? Huh, being dead must be making her paranoid.
Ah, so we must now have this as a location we can jump to using the
What's
thing.
the deal with this impenetrable blast door?
Probably stopping the
We
maxes.
thought it prudent to seal up
Seance.
Momma Bosco's lab until the crisis passes, sirs.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably for the best, I would imagine. Alright, let's look at some of this stuff on this table then. So we can begin the seance. I don't know that we want to do that because we're not really prepared for a seance, but I'm not sure there's actually much else we can do here. So maybe, let's try it and see what happens.
Oh, this is rich. You think that you have the spiritual chops to summon Momma Bosco?
Maybe.
Hey, Sam's got more spiritualism in his pinky than the love child of the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa.
Actually, I don't think I have a pinky finger, Max.
Good point.
Let's begin, sirs.
So what do we need to do here?
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
Give us a signal by banging that gong.
So we can bang the gong to end the seance. We can talk to these guys. I mean, we can't really
By
do it.
banging that gong. Harry Moleman.
What?
The spirits wish to speak to you.
Oh, do they? And who, pray tell, wants to talk to me?
Uncle Morty.
Your Uncle Morty.
Uncle Morty? Is it you? Talk to me, Uncle Morty. Talk to me.
Yes, your Uncle Morty. He has something important to say.
This is hilarious.
Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
I wonder if we can like.
He needs a friend now since he's no good at dating.
Hey!
I wonder if we can like mind read.
Stupid Superball can't even contact Uncle Morty. And he's only been dead for a week.
All right, so can we?
I'm afraid the contents of my mind are classified, sirs.
So I wonder if we can. Maybe,
Mortimer, come out and play.
maybe we can like future vision to see what should happen.
I knew it! It's a miracle!
Okay, that's
Morty
literally what we're gonna
Moleman,
get.
Your entrance is cued.
To conquer your stage fright, just picture us nude.
Oh God.
Harry.
Wait to hear from my uncle.
All right. Impersonate
Harry,
Morty.
it's me, Uncle Morty.
Really, Sam? That the best you can do?
The power of Max.
We can ask. Oh no!
Spirits have moved on.
I didn't want to do that.
Oh, they have. I knew you couldn't talk to the dead.
I wanted to
Better
ask
luck
about the
next
photo.
time, sirs.
Does the photo go away or does it? Yeah, it does go away. All right, let's ask about the photo.
Again? You're lucky I got nothing better to do tonight.
Oh, something tells me we're going to be doing this an awful lot until we figure out what to say.
Since your social calendar is usually so packed with nightclubs and supermodels.
Very cutting, sir. Shall we begin?
Oh,
Morty,
Max.
Morty, Oxenfree. Superball.
Perhaps we should concentrate on the task at hand.
All right, fine. Let's ask
Talk
about
to
this then.
us. So, about Uncle Morty.
Stop with the small talk. If this is a real seance, Uncle Morty will tell me the secret he took to his grave.
Secret.
Morty, keep your eyes peeled, Max. Talk to us, Morty.
So we've got. Oh, can we? Hang on. Can we?
I don't think that's gonna work, Max. The rhinoplasty only works on images of inanimate objects.
Yeah, Morty's dead. It doesn't get more inanimate than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't when the picture was taken.
Dang. Now I'll have to find some other way to make this picture talk.
Oh.
Morty, Morty, Oxenfree.
Okay. Do we need the Hang on. Let's end the seance.
Right. What a shamockery.
Perhaps you could work together to concoct a more convincing seance.
We were just getting around to doing that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't you worry. So we know that there is the ventriloquist dummy toy, right? So that should be able to make that talk, perhaps. I don't know if it only works on people or whether it would work on that picture. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's head back down the tunnel. Let's see what we've got in the other locations. Maybe we can find something that can help us out. Has anything changed? Doesn't look like it, but he keeps looking up at that, which makes me think might be able to do something. So we've got 2 tunnels here now. So that takes us back to Stinky's. Let's not go
Wonder
to
what's down this tunnel.
Stinky's
There's only
just yet.
5 or 6 ways to find out.
Well, let's take the one that doesn't involve explosives or time travel.
That might be
Spoil
good.
sport.
Max disagrees. Let's see what's down this tunnel. And then we can always go back to Stinky's and see if there's anything new there anyway, but... Where is this?
Well, here we are, back in the Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Oh, it's the museum.
And look, Paperweight's office. Maybe he can tell us what's going on with all these Sams.
Alright, so we're back in the museum. I'll tell you what, guys, that is where we're going to leave it for this episode because we're out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kubadim, Paul Leone, and Flossie the Sheep. And I'll see you next time.